Well, hello there, and welcome to my Tuesday. I think this is the opening clip. Wow, I'll be honest with you, the mornings kind of blur together sometimes, and I'm like so focused on getting out of the house and go that I forget what I vlog and what I don't. Yeah, it's Tuesday, so it's Austin and I today, and good morning. You know, I got to work 30 minutes earlier than I normally do, and caught up with Austin over the weekend, talking about our weekend plans, that sort of thing. Super light day. Tuesdays and Saturdays are our slowest days, so light shop day in the morning. So I ended up adding a few things from our afternoon shop just to kind of light it up a little bit. And I'm listening to Conan O'Brien podcast. I forgot that he did a podcast, so I decided to listen to a recent episode, and got myself a protein bar. I already had a protein shake, making sure I get my protein in. And I had every intention of going to the gym yesterday, but Tiffany hijacked me. And then because Tiffany hijacked me, I decided to loop Cade in the mix. So if you watched yesterday's vlog, that's what happened. I know I've said this numerous times before, but my mood definitely dictates how much that I vlog with you guys. And so yesterday, I don't know why, I just had this kind of like this chip on my shoulder, kind of irritated through the morning. And now it's Tuesday. Had a great evening with Tiffany and Cade, and went to bed at a decent time. I went to bed at a decent time, but I ended up staying up way too late, just on my phone, watching some videos, catching up on some things I wanted to look at. And it's funny, I'll write myself some notes of like things to research when I have time, then I forget about them, and then like I remember at like 9:30, 10 o'clock at night when I should be in bed. I'm like, oh wait, I was gonna look that thing up, and then yeah, that's what happens. So today should be a good vlog day. (12:45), everyone's gone for the day. My last driver's on his way in right now. I have a Zoom call that I scheduled with this waste company, basically trying to sell us on a cheaper alternative for our waste management. We're paying considerably less here than we were at the old place, and we have bigger cans that lock. Like whatever the deal was that the guy had at the last place, we were getting screwed on that. So I don't know. We'll see. I they want to know what we're paying. I told them. I told here's what we need, and they're like, well, we're whatever. I'll give you 15 minutes. But anyway, I'm on the call with them. As soon as I'm done with this call, I'm out of here. I could have left half an hour ago easily. I could have left an hour ago, got home, and had this call at home if I was thinking. But I was building a price sheet for a customer and doing some reports for my dad, and I have a customer that just texted me about something else. Just a lot of that stuff, But yeah, just thought I'd check in with you. I've been perusing YouTube. That's something I think I need. Like I started watching YouTube videos last night or the other night, and I was falling asleep to it. That's what I need to do, is get back to watching YouTube again, because that's where it keeps the creative juices flowing, you know what I'm saying? 1:30 on the road, no traffic. This is what it's supposed to be like. This is what my brother always talks about, how we get up so damn early and we try to beat traffic getting into work. We need to leave and beat traffic when we're leaving work, right? I agree. It's just not that easy always, right? There's always more stuff to do. And the big thing, it's funny for me, is all the things I told my dad 2 years ago when I joined, I'm now guilty of doing a handful of those things, right? I am, and I catch myself because I'm like, I'll do something, I'll say something, whatever, and then I'm like, pretty sure that's something I told my dad years ago that he shouldn't do, but I just did it. And I now understand where he comes from. Now that I'm fully vested in like the customer side of things, and I'm the one who talks to customers, I understand when a customer asks for a favor, or they made a mistake, we made a mistake, doesn't matter who made the mistake, we want to fix the mistake and we want to do it as soon as possible for the customer and give great customer service. Now I understand why my dad would bend over backwards and screw himself to do these things. And my brother and I, 2 years ago, were like, stop doing that, Dad, stop doing that, stop doing that. I get it now. I still am trying to draw that line, I'm still trying to like tiptoe it, but it's hard. I'm not gonna lie, it's hard. When you got a good relationship with your customers and they need something, again, doesn't matter who messed up. Like Saturday, I didn't even tell you guys, but I did a delivery on Saturday after the downtown thing. Since we were coming from downtown home, I stopped at the warehouse, picked up a couple items, continued driving home, stopped at the customer and dropped it off because they needed something on a Saturday after we were closed. It just happened to work out that I was, downtown heading west at that time. If I wasn't, honestly, I don't know. I probably would have said sorry. I can't help you. We're closed. At that time I was still coming from the Salome route, so I wasn't even in Phoenix yet at the time. So I don't know. I forget where I was going with that, but I got jerky in my teeth. Eat the jerky. Great snack. I need more jerky in my life. I should probably look into making some. I made some years ago on the Traeger. I should probably look into doing it again. I just want to find really thin. I need to find a really thin cut beef, and then find a nice, good, marinade. I just need to find a method that I know I'm gonna love the jerky, because the last one I made was too sticky. I want it to be more dry, like this. Anyway, yeah, we're cruising down the freeway, no traffic, which is nice. It says I'll be home 1:52. Change my clothes real quick and head to the gym at 2 o'clock. That's gonna be great. It's gonna be dead. Be home by 3, do a protein shake, and I need to sit down and take a look at video games. Someone brought a new one to my attention that got released today. New World did a big update today. A lot of people playing New World, and they're all creating new characters, which I'm interested in looking into. Once Human kind of run its course, I'm enjoying it, but at the same time, other things are interesting me a little bit. So I don't know. Maybe we'll stream some video games. Stay tuned to find out. All right, back from the gym. Started to install New World, since that's the big update today. I don't know if it's an expansion or just I don't know the details. I don't keep up with video games anymore like I used to. I even took gamer out of my bio because I'm not a gamer anymore. I don't really think about video games. I do think about them, I just don't action them. I think about it, but I don't go down the rabbit hole. And what little free time I have these days, I'm more on the YouTube side of things again. I was in the Twitch app today. I haven't been in the Twitch mobile app in months. I forgot all the updates they made, where it's like TikTok now, where you kind of swipe through streams and clips, and it's really cool. I love the Twitch app. I think it's fantastic right now. What little interaction I got to it today, but yeah, I've kind of completely disconnected myself from Twitch and from video games and streamers, and I'm all on the YouTube side of things, vlogs and IRL streams. At the end of the day, I love streaming. But when I have time to stream, I just do chatting streams here on YouTube, because at the end of the day, that's what I want to do. Taking the video game out of the equation is one less thing for me to have to worry about, stress about, and just focus on you and the people that join me in chat, And I know there's some people that are like, well, why don't you do that on Twitch? Twitch is just different for me these days. I think I mentioned this before, the majority of my Twitch audience moved on to other communities. And like I said before, I grew my Twitch community during the day, during those morning 9 to 5 business hours. Now I stream in the evenings, and it's just a different vibe, and it just feels weird and doesn't feel the same. And I find myself enjoying being live here on YouTube more, but just because there's more interaction, there's more people show up. And at the end of the day, that's what I want to do. I just want to chat with people. I want to hang out. And I go live on Twitch, and it just doesn't have the same vibe as it used to, and doesn't have the same vibe as YouTube. With that being said, I still think Twitch is the best place for live streamers, especially if you're doing video games. So my stance hasn't changed on that at all. Comparing Twitch to YouTube, YouTube is far inferior than Twitch, right? Or did I say that backwards? Twitch is more superior than YouTube when it comes to live streaming and the features. I mean, let's just be honest, right? All those streamers that went exclusive to YouTube, what happened when their contracts went up? They all went back to Twitch. They dual stream because of reasons. So protein shake, installing New World, gonna jump into that. I really enjoyed New World. It was like my first hardcore, no, I wouldn't say hardcore, my first MMO in many years, and I fell in love with it, and I played it for much longer than most did. They all switched games. I kept playing it. I only know 2 other people that played more than me in my friend circle, and yeah, I think it's a really chill game. I think it'd be a good game for my small passive time that I have, because I can just run around chopping trees and rocks and collecting herbs and stuff, which is ultimately, I do really enjoy that. And New World is the best as far as leveling. There's so many things to level, and there's so many things you can do to level, and everything you do is XP and currency, and I love New World. I am thinking that New World might consume, if it scratches the itch and I get bit by the bug, New World might be my new video game. Once Human's getting ready to do a big update this week, and my friends that play Once Human are getting ready to jump servers to a new thing. I want to play that. And then Call of Duty Black Ops 6 comes out next week. So many video games, so little time. Oh man. Okay, so I'm holding my breath, hopefully I don't throw up. The milk is bad. So normally Tiffany buys this Fairlife high protein milk, or I use high protein almond milk in my shakes, right? Didn't have enough almond milk for a full protein shake, so I topped off the last 2 ounces with regular milk. I take my first swig and immediately get a smell of rotten milk, and I was and so I was is it the almond milk? No, it can't be the almond milk. Best by October 10th, which that's suggested, right? You can definitely use things past the expiration date if it's okay. Not okay. I just got flashbacks of freaking Jelly Bellies during those charity streams when I would have the what are those things called? It's made by Jelly Belly, but there's a name for them. You spin the dial and eat the Bean Boozled. I just have flashbacks of Bean Boozled. Rotten milk. Oh man. So now I have to drink a ready-made, which I don't mind. I try to save those for on the go. When I'm here at the house, I've got bags of protein powder and shakers, and usually I have milk. So we'll check the other fridge, but most likely there's no other milk in the house. So I'm gonna tell Tiffany to get some on the way home, and we'll grab a ready to use from the garage fridge. Okay, no milk in here, but we have Fairlife 30-gram chocolate. I drank all of the pumpkin spice. Tiffany didn't like them, but I liked them, so I've been bringing them in the mornings. So we've got quite a few of these. So that'll do, pig. That'll do. So question of the day: what's your favorite milkshake? What's your favorite flavor of milkshake? If you're going to a dessert place or a burger shop and you're gonna order a milkshake, what's your favorite flavor of milkshake? For me, it's peanut butter banana, if that's an option. If it's a classic, 99% of the time I'm gonna either go vanilla or strawberry. If I go to In-N-Out Burger, if it's made with real strawberry, if it's a separate, if they're just pouring strawberry syrup into vanilla, I'll just get vanilla. But if it's a real strawberry shake, I'll get strawberry. But I do love me some banana. Tiff took some of my grilled chicken, sauced it up, made some stir-fried vegetables, threw it on some rice, and that's what we're looking at for dinner. And some spring rolls, because you need some finger foods to go with it. Okay, so I just wrapped up dinner. showered, back in here to put some orders in. But holy crap, I have to say, New World feels so good. Oh, like instant, like beat that addiction. That game, I played so much of that game, and like I said, I really loved that game. And I mean, it ran its course. I went back to it 1 or 2 times after expansions and updates, but I never really got back into it. But creating a new character from scratch is like, that's the best time. The best time to play a game like that, where you're like leveling and everything is fresh and everything means something, and you're gathering XP and currency and skill points and loot, and you're just like, oh, those are the games I love to play. And New World did not disappoint. So I expect to play that a lot more on Twitch. So if you're on Twitch, be sure to follow at Clintus. If you're already following me on, keep an eye out for more streams in the afternoons and evenings when I get home. Because yeah, I'm gonna want to play that game at all free time, just to the satisfaction of leveling. Leveling to me is like everything in the game now. That's all I care about. Leveling, loot, gathering, leveling up. Yeah, I don't know. I just love that mechanic. I love leveling up. That's my thing. So anyway, I'm gonna put some orders in. Catch you in a minute. Put my orders in. Snuck back on a New World. Played another 30 minutes. Leveled up 3 more times. Yep, I got the bug. I'm gonna be playing a lot of New World. Expecting me to talk a lot about New World. Anyway, 9 o'clock, going to bed. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.